Hello people, I am JabyKoay. I just finished watching the green band and the red band trailer of Deadpool, and I'd like to talk about it with you guys. They didn't give too much away that we haven't already seen. I think that that's the better way to market it because I'm tired of trailers giving everything away to the point where you don't need to see the movie anymore. And I actually just did a reaction to a video that was talking about the evolution of trailers with regards to Star Wars and how Star Wars has kind of influenced the way trailers look on some level. And at the end of it, I expressed the hope that the Star Wars Force Awakens trailer continued to kind of influence other movie trailers in terms of how much it gave away. Now, with regards to Deadpool, I think that what we've got is just a taste of what's in store. From my limited knowledge of Deadpool and what I know about his character, I think that they pretty much got it spot on. Once they committed to doing an R movie, they're like, okay, we're going all the way with this. We're gonna get this right. At the very least, even if it's not a great movie, at least they went out of their way to be true to the character, true to the style in which Deadpool's story is told, and they didn't hold back from the violence, from the cussing, from any of that. They didn't pull their punches this time. For once, they did not pull their punches at all. I was corrected before. There are other comic book rated R films such as Blade and whatnot. This is the first that I'm aware of that is a comic book based comedy action that's rated R. There may have been others, but I'm not aware of it off the top of my head. If they do a good job with the movie, and it does well in theaters, hopefully we'll continue to get more, in parallel with the PG-13 comic book films that make billions of dollars at the box office, we'll also get the rated R ones that are for the more mature audience, like ourselves. I was not always a Ryan Reynolds fan. Like, not every movie he does, I'm super interested in. But this could not be a more perfect vehicle for him. And the makeup they did on him looks really, really good. I don't actually know what Deadpool looks like in the comics without his costume on. I'd like you guys to tell me, is that the extent to how nasty he looks, or does he look even worse? I imagine for some reason he looks even worse in the comic books than he does here in the movie. Like, that might be the one thing they held back on, was making him look too nasty. I'm hoping that the other character, that he first reveals his face to, doesn't become this incessant, constant, jokey guy that takes away from Deadpool but only enhances his comedy, because it's like, well, we're there to see Deadpool be funny. I don't know who that other guy is. He might be relevant in the comics. Again, I'm not familiar. When that guy's going on a tangent of different analogies as to how nasty he looks, I'm like, okay, I get it. He looks pretty bad. It's funny. I got it. I'm not interested in your analogies. I'm interested in Deadpool and what his response to situations are. But it looks like from the trailer that the majority of the movie is that anyway. The way they did Rasputin in the trailer, I hope I'm saying his name right, the big steel dude, he looks really cool. He looks almost exactly like he did from what I remember in the X-Men cartoons. It looks like there's a lot of opportunities for funny moments between the two of them with their dynamic, with their opposite character traits. So far, the action looks really good. It looks like it's going to be better than most of the comic book movies we've seen so far, at least coming out of 20th Century Fox's corner. Even just the moment of Deadpool doing the full twist off of the SUV and shooting at the same time. Of all the things it reminds me of a Final Fantasy X2 when Yuna is doing like a flip and shooting while she's flipping and stuff. I don't know how many of you are familiar with that game. That's such a cool move. And the fact that they have that in there, I'm hoping it's just like, we'll get more cool stuff like that. The thing I love about Deadpool is the possibilities are kind of endless what you can do with this character. It's like a sandbox of good fun. It's a sandbox of whatever the fuck we can think of, we are gonna do that. It reminds me of some like experimental Wii games where a buddy of mine was telling me about this Wii game. I don't remember what it's called, but you've got like this weapon, and in order to charge it, you have to like jerk off with the Wii controller in order to charge up your weapon. Sarah was telling me about a game. It's a game that everybody knows. It's Saints Row. I think it was Saints Row. In the final stages of the game, your weapon is a dildo or so. It's one of those things where it's just like anything goes. So I'm just curious as to like how far they're gonna take things in this movie, what they're willing to explore, because they can literally explore anything with Deadpool. At least it feels that way. So the action looks good. The comedy's there. The breaking the fourth wall is there. It looks like they're really trying to get this right, but who knows? It could be a shit fest. I'm really hoping it's not. I want to come out just with nothing but praise for it. Please let me know what you think of the trailer. Let me know your thoughts. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my other reviews and reactions and short films. That's it for now. I am JabyKoay. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.